Hey everyone, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. It is Wednesday night. As always, we are here, and this week we are celebrating 1,000 subscribers. And we can't thank you all enough for that. Chris is here with me tonight. So we've got a whole lot of stuff going on right now. Blade Show is tomorrow. Well, our trip down is tomorrow, but Blade Show starts Friday.
Hey everyone,
And
welcome to
Chris,
the Dragon's
what do
Lair.
you think? Um, what do you think about this year's Blade Show? Like, what do you think's gonna?
I I think I didn't budget enough money from last year to this year, and it wouldn't have mattered how much I would have saved; it would have been the same thing. But I'm hoping to have a better plan this year than last year, and a little bit more resilience.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
was
going in with a little bit of a different plan this year. Obviously, I have things to buy, and but we've got a lot of work to do too. So it's going to be an interesting trip this year for sure.
yeah.
Um,
Last
let's
year, last year, if you batted your eyes at me and showed me a knife, I'd probably buy it from you. So
Yes, you were certainly generous last year. We'll call you that. You were generous. Let's wander through here. Say hello to some folks. I know we got a lot of people climbing in here, and want to make sure that we don't neglect them as well. So Marco's in the house. How's it going, Marco? Good to see you. Lion, not a sheep, brother. How are you? Ramsey's silent, doing what Ramsey's does, and always doing it at an awesome, awesome level. Appreciate you always, Ramsey's doing your duty. You are the bomb. Moose Duty, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, my friend Mick Ranger. Good to see you, David Tooley. Let's see here. Steel City EDC, Wee Pocket Fiddler, Sergeant Maximus. Good to see you all. Monster Hunter, good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Want to know why knives? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, Crispy Blacksmith. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you.
friggin' crow.
Angelo H1N. What did you say, Chris? I'm sorry.
His he said he was successfully befriending crows.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool. Um, let's see. Angelo H1N, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Robo Stevo, good to see you, my friend. Clifford Maynard, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Let's see. MK Ultra Miranda Keith, good to see you. Thank you for the heads up that you changed your screen name, by the way, because otherwise you would have been Mick Ultra. And so I appreciate you giving me a heads up on that one. Kelly's Mishmash hanging out as always. Appreciate you, Kelly. Good to see you. Deadhead hanging out. Good to see you, Deadhead. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Let's see who else is here. I'm sure that there we go. Mo Patty's here. Good to see you, Trish. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Fairy Reaper, good to see you, Fairy Reaper. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Volt EDC, my dude, good to see you. And thank you for the posts, man, that you've been doing lately. Really do appreciate you doing that for us. That's super, super kind of you. And folks, Volt EDC is growing his channel. So if anybody in here is not subscribed to Volt EDC, do Chris and me a favor and give him a subscription, right? Subscribe to his channel. He's doing good stuff. He had a cool live the other day, did a giveaway. So he's trying to grow like everybody else is, and give him a shot. Follow his channel, check him out, and I think you'll see that he's got some good stuff going on over
And he works nights. That's why it says good morning.
there. Fair enough. Projectiles are sharp. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out. Abby Normal, thank you for coming in. KR Knives, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Let's see who else is here. Wheezy3, John, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, brother. Appreciate you. Hope all is well.
He was just a winner in Faithful's live.
Oh, really? Awesome. Very, very cool. Always good stuff there. See if you can go 2 for 2 tonight, John. Let's see. Dave Phillips, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Daddy Wyvern, my pops. Good to see you, Dad. Thanks for coming in. AA Ron, good to see you, AA Ron. Appreciate you hanging out, my friend. Let's see. Who else is coming in here? Silver Trails. James Hoyt, good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Mike Jernak, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Robert Jones is in here. Good to see you, my friend. Sean McDonald, Too Broke for Blade Show. Aren't we all, man? Blade Show is no joke. You are on a highway to poverty when you go to that place instantaneously. There's no question about it. But I will say this. It is easier the more times you go. Not because you don't want the knives. It's because you plan better. I think that's really what it comes down to is Blade Show for the rookies is a danger zone. But as you become more familiar and you go there more times, you become more self-controlled because you realize that this doesn't need to be bought right now. And, you know, there are things where you start to plan things out a little bit better.
I probably have 11 more visits and then I'll feel that way.
11, not 10 and not 12, 11. All right. I feel this year, and I guess maybe I'm taking a different approach this year, right? I mean, last year it was a lot of try to make contacts, but still a lot of I'm excited and I want to go shopping.
Sure.
And this year is a lot more we have business to do, and that's kind of how I'm feeling about this. It's half of a job here right now for us.
Yeah.
For us. So I do feel a little bit differently about it than I have in the past. Jake Wilson, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Joe Kasperick, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming out, hanging out, man. Appreciate you as well. We're almost through here. Almost. Ill Knives, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. Brown Sugar, good to see you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. James McCann, good to see you. Almost there. Bobby King, good to see you. Thank you for coming out, hanging out. Thank you for the congratulations. Clint Crosby, good to see you. Thank you for coming out, my friend. Appreciate you. We are Rolf Robertson. What's up, Rolf? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, my friend. Appreciate you as always. We are almost through here. I'm pretty sure I said that the last few times, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it's because people keep pouring in. Did you catch up with Fred and Steel City?
I did say Steel City before. If I didn't, I apologize. I could have sworn I did. Fred the Lugs right here. Good to see you, Fred. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, man. Travel days are. We're gonna be wiped out tomorrow. It's gonna be a travel day, so that'll be us tomorrow. We're gonna be leaving bright and early to get there in the afternoon.
And I'll get 10,000 steps in between the 3 Buc-ee's that we stop at.
Oh my God, Chris has a Buc-ee's problem. In case nobody knows about that, every time we travel in that direction, he's mapping out where the next Buc-ee's will be. It's entertaining at best.
My name is Chris, and I have a problem. Yes,
you do have a problem, man. Oh man, that's funny stuff. That is funny stuff. So far I'm still seeing everybody that I've already said hello to. There's Glazehound 24. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate you, Matt Maurer. Good to see you, my friend. Arizona EDC. How's it going, my friend? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out tonight. Brian White, brother man, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Almost there, I promise. No, I'm probably lying out of my teeth here. All right.
We have 59 people, and I think I've only counted you saying hello 46 times.
Well, damn it. I guess I still have a lot to do, don't I?
Yeah.
On the Edge EDC, good to see you, my friend.
What's up, brother?
Kathy's here, Sister Stables, good to see you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Robert Willoughby, good to see you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you all for coming in tonight and celebrating with us and hanging out for a few hours or a couple of hours. All right, so I think I'm down to the bottom here. So real quick, I will say Chris and I are going to try and keep it to a relatively short one tonight. When I say short, we're not going to midnight tonight like we normally do. We both still have work to do, packing to do, and all that other kind of stuff, and getting everything ready. And then we're waking up tomorrow morning bright and early to start heading towards Atlanta. So we definitely want to make sure that we have our rest in us so that we can make it down there safe and sound. So we will keep this one relatively short tonight, but we still want to hang out and have a little bit of fun with you guys. So. Chris, going back to Blade Show, I know that we had talked a whole bunch about Blade Show, right? Is there one particular place that you are like clamoring to go? I know you you've picked up some stuff recently that you were thinking about getting at Blade Show, like the Talon, and so you've knocked some things off the list. So
Yeah.
is there anything that you're honing in on, man?
I picked up the Talon. That's the one I was looking at. Blade HQ put out an exclusive, and it was too good to pass up on. So I grabbed that, and I'm not disappointed. And then Mo Patty cut into my budget in a good way. She recommended me to somebody who I just picked up a Lamia. I haven't even shown that to you yet, Sam, but yeah, it's good looking. It's
That's a good looking knife for sure.
Style for sure. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you know, so I've got to dial in the action, but it feels really, really good right now. So
Nice.
I would say I would like to go see Brown and see if he's got a mini Cortez or something along those lines that I can check out. I mean, he's got FSD as well, and he's got a few that I'd like to check out. And then Murray.
Bulldog Smith Farms is in here, by the way. Jim Cox is in here. Trouble Bunny's in here. Mike Boussa's EDC is here. And Wicked Dream Designs is here. I think Wicked Dreams, did I see that you said you were going to be in Atlanta, brother? If you are, I'm definitely looking forward to connecting with you, man. I've got a whole bunch of inquiry questions regarding all your crazy work you do to knives that I wanna ask you about. So, yeah.
And real quick,
go ahead, buddy.
I'm going to answer Trish real quick. No, he's not going to be there. Or no, is Brown going to be there? I think that's what you're asking. I think he is. I thought I read that on my list. So I hope so.
Right on.
Yeah. What about you, Sam? Is there somebody that you're looking particular to grab? Oh, there you go.
Yes, Volt, I will answer this question in a few minutes, man. That's actually part of tonight's conversation, so I will definitely get to that shortly, for sure, my friend. Well, definitely want to get to Hoghouse knives. I have swung and missed more times than I care to mention on that, and I have specifically reached out to Tapio and have given him what I'm looking for, and he told me he was packaging it up for me. So I'm anticipating I'm going to be walking away with a beautiful finish knife that costs a whole hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that is probably going to be the case for sure. Burning Stables Forge, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Clayton. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I am looking forward to meeting you and Kathy in
Absolutely.
Atlanta. What else? What else? Well, I know, and this is it's funny because I've had this conversation with a couple people. Rob's Nerdy Knives recently. Rob and I were talking about it, and there is a Koenig that they're doing a very special edition. It's the Oseus in full DLC, and he's only making 30 of them, and he's only bringing 10 of them to Blade Show.
Oh, wow.
So I would love to get my hands on one of those. Now I know that a lot of people are like, meh, Koenig. And then other people are like, think Koenig is the best thing since sliced bread. I love Koenigs.
Yeah. But
So
I've got two Ariuses, and one of them sits in the case behind me. The other one goes in my pocket, and I use it. And matter of fact, when we were doing the Gracchus testing, that's one of the knives that we pulled out to use to test with. So
yeah,
we
absolutely. So those are probably my top two. Don't get me wrong. I mean, heck, there's a lot of things I want to see. I'd like to go check out Holt, but I'm assuming that they're gonna be picked clean pretty quick. Although my guess would also be that they're limiting how much so that they have something to show each day.
Yeah, and that'll be another one for me too. I mean, I really like the Outlaw. I think was it the Morpheus they discontinued, right? Or the Haptic. I confused the two of them.
I think it's the Morpheus. I think
And
the
that,
haptic is still around, and yes, I love the Outlaw. I had a chance at that one from Don, and he's trying to actually get it back, but I'm not quite sure whether or not it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to before I pull the trigger on that trade. I'm gonna have to see it again because of the fact that it exchanged hands. You know what I mean?
yep, yep,
So
agreed.
I think most Koenigs are not worth it if they're production knives, but the special editions that will be there will be great. Yeah. I think it depends. I don't think the ones that have special milling that they ask for an additional $500. I don't understand that. Right? It's the same thing as the $715 model, and I can't justify that. KC Knives Fast in the house. We will see you soon, buddy. Good to see you, my friend.
3 up from that one.
3 up from that one. Oh, Mama Luke's here. Hey, Mama Luke. Good to see you. Good evening, Wyvern Kodiak and all. Enjoying this really wonderful Wednesday. Safe travels if you're heading to Blade Show and traveling anywhere. Thank you so much. And we are looking forward to connecting with Mark. I had spoken to him last night, and I know he is heading to Atlanta as well. So Chris and I are looking forward to connecting with him because he has turned into be quite a good friend of ours, and we really enjoy hanging out with him. You got a good one there, Mama Loot. So yeah, there's an awful lot, Chris. I think I could probably sit here and talk for hours about Blade Show and all the places I want to see and all the things that I want to check out. But we've said it before. At the end of the day, if we didn't buy a single knife, the trip would be worth it for the people, right?
Yeah.
It's such a cool experience to just be amongst all of people. You make friends, you see friends, and you get to experience so much. So it's incredible. It's truly incredible. Roger Baker, great to see you guys tonight. Hope everyone's doing good tonight and will be safe in your going to Blade Show. Yes, my friend.
I'm walking home for sure with 3.
Sorry, man.
Well,
in case anybody doesn't know, 5DD is Tempest Knives table. So there will be no other tables at Blade Show. The rest of the show is canceled. Just go to Atlanta and go see Casey at Tempest Knives. Make sure that you help sell his entire table out.
You might see other booths, but it's an illusion.
Yeah,
all
those that's you'd probably just need to eat some sweets or something. That's
yeah.
probably the case.
But you know what I was about to say is I know I'm coming home with 3 knives for sure, and one of them is going to be Casey's new one. The one's going to be Severs, and then there'll probably be one of the higher end grails that you just can't pick up easily. You've got to be present for a drop, and there's something to me about when I spend that much money. I certainly want to evaluate it and think about it, put it in my hand, see how it fits, because there are a lot of great knives. Everybody's got their preferences, but there's a lot of great knives that once I get them, I'm just like, I would have liked this $300 less.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I agree. And there are plenty of knives out there where they're $1,000, but I can name a $300 knife I like better, right?
Mhm.
So I agree with you. When you're spending that kind of money, you want it in your hand. You don't want to fly blind to just throw caution to the wind and try and grab one.
Yeah.
It's usually how instant regret happens for sure. Um, so, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Hold on a second here. We got
Damn.
Daily Gear Guide. Congrats on 1,000 subs, bro. Hope the Gracchus is doing awesome. Evening, Chris.
Thank you,
JD,
sir.
thanks, my friend. I appreciate you so very much for coming in and hanging out, and for the $5 super chat. And you get a roar, my friend. So really, really do appreciate you.
I'm going to say that since it was directed at me, that we should just write that $5 check to me. Thanks.
Okay. All right. We'll take it out of your gas money. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks, JD, for coming in, man. I appreciate you. That's awesome of you.
Thank you, sir.
So speaking of the Gracchus, and we can always circle back to the Blade Show in a little while, but updates on the Gracchus. So the Gracchus is doing great. A lot of sales going on. Thinning out the preset amount that we have put into place for our pre-orders. So we are definitely cooking with gas right now. Excited about that. Not much has changed from last week as far as what the leaderboards are. I will say that the full DLC version has pulled away a little bit into the lead further. I believe the last time I saw it, it was 7 ahead of Blurpinkle for the most sold. So it was there's your Blurpinkle right here, and so it is doing very, very well. We are quite happy with the amount of sales that are going on. And to be quite honest with you, I think Blade Show is going to be something for this, because Best Tech is giving us time at their booth, right? They've given us exhibitors passes. They are allowing us time in their booth, which is going to give us a specific place to sit, showcase, and everything else. Chris and I'll have all the cards and everything for the instructions on how to pre-order. So we are absolutely expecting quite an uptick in activity over the next few days. I'm expecting that we're probably going to have quite a influx of sales on the Gracchus. And a lot of times what happens is it happens when people put it in their hand and all of a sudden they realize that it is everything that they've seen and more. So people in Texas were trying to pry it from me. We're trying to buy it right on the spot. It's very, very cool. So I think we're going to be doing great. And I would say that if you're interested in a Gracchus, I would definitely consider making a move on one soon. 2 weeks left on the pre-order before it closes. And with that, I can assure you that we're going to be looking at quite a big amount of sales coming through. So hold on a second here. We got another super chat here. We got Steel City EDC. Congrats on 1K, guys. Can't wait to see everything you guys have planned. Keep it up. Steel City, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it. And for you, you get a Dragon Roar.
KC had mentioned in the chat too that he was going to have a hard time not spending money at the Holt booth.
Yeah, I can totally understand that, Casey. There are several booths where I'm probably going to keep my hands out of my pockets
But
for
my
self-control purposes.
my question is, would he stump it?
I'm going to go with no. Hey, Casey, would you stump a Holt? I don't think you'd stump a Holt, but
He'd probably
let
stump
us
your Holt.
let us know if you'd stump a Holt, man.
He'd probably stump your Holt or my Holt, maybe not his.
Oh yeah, because we'd
Yeah.
probably be stupid enough to ask him.
Well, I'd let him. It's a tool. There's not a knife at this point that I've not purchased that I wouldn't cut and do stuff with. So I might be a little more selective on what I would cut, but yeah, there's
No, there's certain ones that are and certain ones that aren't for me, but you know that already.
yeah. When
Um,
I threw a Rosie across the room, you were just like, "What are you doing?"
See, he said he has two Holts, and they're pretty much the only ones that he hasn't stumped. He's even stumped the Zerkatai Zephyr. Oof. Well, you know what? That's got a DLC blade. I guess I don't really feel bad on that one, man. I probably can see that. That's cool. I would probably stump that one too. I think that's okay. I don't think I can stump a Holt though. I can't stump like one of my what do you call it? My like
Rocks or something like that.
yeah, well I definitely couldn't the Blaurock. So for sure. For sure. Lion, not a sheep. Congratulations on 1,000, Sam and Chris. Much deserved, buddy. Thank you so much. Very, very, very much appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much for your $2 super chat. And we've got a dragon roar for you, my friend. So
I love
that's
it
awesome.
I love it every time. Every time, is that like on your phone? Like, can you play that like when we're in the car just to make me giggle? Like when we get to Bucky's, can you give me a dragon roar?
No, it's actually I uploaded it into the media assets of StreamYard. So
Let's I'm
unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately I can't do that. So hold on a second here. We've got Burning Stables Forge. Much love, guys, listening on headphones. Can't wait to meet you both. Much love to everyone in the community. Back to work for me. Yeah, Burning Stables Forge went like 8+ hours on a live yesterday. I mean, he is absolutely just burning the candle at both ends trying to get his stuff done. So keep going, Clayton. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you working and lurking and listening in, my friend. You are awesome. And thank you for the $5 super chat for sure.
Once we get together, yeah, once we actually hang out together, Clayton, I'm going to guess it's going to be like watching The Hangover.
As long as you don't leave me sunburned on the roof of a building somewhere, I think I'll be okay.
Our wolf pack just grew by 1.
There you go. That's it. Yeah, we'll figure out something. I'd love to maybe we'll do dinner or something, Clayton, while we're down there. That'd be fun. So yeah, going back to the Gracchus though, we are doing really, really well. So if you folks are on the fence considering a Gracchus with 2 weeks left at the discounted price, I would definitely suggest that you get on it because once the preset limits are done, we're not going to bring them back. And the biggest reason why is it's so that we make sure that we order a certain way. We want to be able to offer a drop in the fall when they come and they show up here. So it is super, super important that we do that. So appreciate everybody though that has bought in and has interest in getting in. And if you can't, we definitely understand. 200 to 270 to $300 and up is not an easy task for a knife for everybody, and we definitely do understand that. So Ramsey's silent. A few coffees for the road tomorrow. Pre-order your Gracchus here, brother. Man, thank you so much. We really appreciate that, Ramses. You are awesome. Really, truly thank you so much for everything you do week in and week out. You're such an awesome part of the community, and we truly love you, man. So Dragon Roar for you, and on top of that, man, for all the work you do week in and week out, man, you get a round of applause as well, because
And
you definitely you do work in here, man, for us. So thank you so
give
much
him,
for
give
everything
him
you
a
do.
give him another round of applause for the work that does in everybody else's too. He might be
Yeah,
the hardest working man in the knife business.
yeah, I agree.
Between him and
He does.
Clayton.
Yeah, he does. He comes in every week and a whole bunch of these and does a lot of work. So Ramses, you're the best, man. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it.
Also,
Uh,
I don't know if Ramsey's a seen yet, but in the Faithful giveaway for the members only, you were the winner, so that was pretty cool. Well deserved.
oh, Ramses won.
Hmm.
Okay, Ramses, you won Faithful's members giveaway. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. That's really cool. Definitely always nice to know that you when you can win one, right? That's
Yeah.
you do all this work, man, and it's good to see you get rewarded for it for sure. So, oh, another one. Gunmetal James White, congrats on 1,000. We're so happy for you guys and proud to know you. Have a great time. Gunmetal James, thank you so much, my friend. We are definitely going to have a good time. It would be a better time if you guys were going to be there, but you're in our hearts while we're there. And I know you reached out to me on the side about something else. And if I can do it for you, we are going to we'll reach out right away and let you know, and we'll secure that stuff for you. So,
Thank you.
a Dragon Roar for you, my brother, and thank you so much to you and Shay for all the support. We really do appreciate you very very much. So DLC Gracchus is number one, Blur Pinkle is number two, and to my surprise, Stonewash with the belt satin is number three. And I say that because it started off where the full Stonewash was actually ahead of it for a little while, and then all of a sudden it started moving, and now belt satin with the Stonewash handle is the third on the list there. So we are we're doing well. We are doing very 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 well, and quite a bit of Timascus kits too are sold, which is really cool. I wasn't sure. We were really actually even on the fence if we were even going to offer it, but we had several people offer it. Chris and I kind of both want one for ourselves also, and we were like, well, yeah, we'll offer it, you know. And so I'm pretty shocked by how many have actually sold, which is really cool because it tells me that people are looking to pretty it up, and um, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what folks think and do and everything like that. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those things that again, I'm just humbled from what I'm seeing and the just the kind words and one of the things that we've talked about quite often, if this isn't the knife for you, it isn't the knife for you. It doesn't hurt our feelings because knives are so subjective. Price ranges vary amongst people. Budgets are real things.
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of kind words shared about wish I could get one, but not right now. Or hey, looking forward to your next one because this one isn't quite my style, but I love what you guys are doing. And so again, all the kind words have been fantastic, and I think that's the oh. Hey Fred, I'll get a look at my Instagram and see if I can find it. But yeah, I mean, just humbled by what you guys are.
He sent it to the Wyvern Kodiak Instagram, man.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
so it's good. We'll check it, Fred. Um, Yeah, I agree, Chris. It has been very, very humbling. There's been an awful lot of kind words. There's been an awful lot of support. There's been an awful lot of people reaching out and saying, hey, we're going to be looking at doing it here. Can we possibly, are you going to have a chance to get there? Are you going to have, are you going to be still running pre-orders on this day? Stuff like that. So,
Well, and that's one of the things too that we've talked about how big of an order do we place, and then we get into those restrictions of which room of our houses are we going to clear out to put pallets of knives in, and right, I mean, we don't have a storefront, so that becomes a challenge. Plus, with Sam and I both having full-time jobs and families, the other piece too comes into, well, we got to quality control check each one of these, right? We got to flip them open. We got to check, that every one of them are sharp. The action's got to be dialed in. We've got to put it together, put our COA in place, package them back up, slap a label on them, and make sure you're getting the right stuff. So we're probably talking 10 or 15 minutes each knife. And so you factor 300 knives at 15 minutes a piece, 400 knives at 15 minutes a piece, 500 knives. It really adds up to being a lot of work and a lot of time off. So, we've got to put some restrictions in place just to, just so we're not taking off, blowing every bit of our vacations for this knife, since we've got plans for others too.
yeah, definitely going to be. It's definitely going to be an awful lot. I mean, when that production happens, it's probably going to be. I'm fairly certain I'm going to be taking a day or two off for that. So it just is what it is. So yeah. And hang on one second. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Casey said 600 tornadoes were, was crazy. Yeah, again,
Yeah, and he had a team of people helping. I mean, I've seen the videos, right? So it was,
yeah,
it's an awful lot. And I know we've got some people that we're lining up to help
mhm,
us, and we're grateful for that for sure. But it is bonkers.
yeah,
So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's definitely going to be a lot. Um, Casey had a QC party. And usually like 4 or 5 people help him. Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? I just saw Kelly's thing on that. That's exactly what's going to have to happen, Kelly. Heck, um, Lady Wyvern, my wife, is probably going to have to learn how to QC knives because I'm going to put her to work too.
yeah, yeah,
Faithful said he's going to help out. So I think we will get a team together for sure.
absolutely.
But it's just, yeah, it's definitely gonna be an awful lot of work for sure. So
Yeah,
and honestly, it's that's that. Even though it's crazy busy work, right? It's a lot of work. It's like that's almost like that rewarding moment of now it's time to give everybody what we've worked so hard for. So that's going to be really cool too.
yeah. For me, it's we haven't talked about this, but when I look at it, even though we talked about offering the discount and the pre-order, I would rather have the discounted price and us try to do all of them at once, as opposed to the more money and then us, sell out over the course of the extra week or two. I would like for us to, just as a team, to sit down and knock them all out, 1 or 2 days, 3 days of just focused work to get them all out.
I think we will do that because I plan to QC everything as a pile, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is then you're going to have boxes of QC knives that are ready to go. And then those will be just delayed. Once everybody in pre-order gets their knives and everything like that, okay, then after that, we can start looking at releasing for the production run type of thing. So,
Are you going to buy
um,
like a Nottingham Tactical or a Big Idea Design, or another um, some sort of pin while we're at Blade Show? Because
um,
you don't own a pin, so being able to sign your COA is going to be awfully difficult.
own a pen. I have a Bic click stick right there. It was like, I think I got 100 of them for like $9 or something. No, I actually, I'm not going to do a Nottingham tactical one. That's
I don't expect you to buy a single pen.
you're a jerk.
Yeah.
No.
I've got 30 of them at least. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Casey. Thank
Zero
you.
chance I could do it without the help of friends. Thankfully, there are fewer 71s, but it's a lot of fun either way. Referring to Mach 71s, by the way, for those of you that didn't catch that.
That's one I'll
Yeah.
be getting. He also gave us a super chat and said goodbye. If you want to hit that real quick.
Did I miss? Man, these things are flying. There's so much busyness in here.
It's amazing.
All right, gotta go run. Great job, guys, and congratulations. Casey, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. We're going to see you in Atlanta, my brother. And thank you for your $5 super chat. We really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be, I think we're going to have a good plan for this, man. Yeah. We'll have a good team and we'll have a good plan, and we will get them out in reasonable amount of time. Once they come, they arrive, and we get to work on these things. I don't think everybody's going to have to wait too long for them to get it in their hands.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know he had 600 tornadoes. Good for him.
Yeah, he had 600 tornadoes, and let's see, who was it? Was it Lefty? I think Devo said the saloons. I think they ordered 800 saloons. So it is. It's so those guys they can order that volume, right?
Yeah.
Well, heck, you know what? We still got a couple weeks to go. We could order that volume too. Yeah, we just got to see whether or not it gets there in sales.
Yeah.
Just ask Chris for a pocket check. There you go. If worse comes to worse, I'll ask Chris for a pocket check and get a back pen, okay? And then I only have to buy one. I could save it for knife money. Good call, Ramses. I knew you'd come through and got my back, brother.
Brilliant. Yeah, I every day I have a knife in the pocket, a small multi-tool, usually like a power pint, or there's a Roxon that I like to use as well. And I kind of rotate those two, and then and then a titanium pin, and then my keychain has a little titanium flashlight on it I like to use. So that's in my pocket every single day.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know you carry that stuff. I don't carry that stuff. I don't really leave this room is like where I live right now for the most part. Okay. Other than sleeping, this is where I stay almost everywhere. So it is for sure. So I got a text before, by the way, from Daddy Wyvern. Nona Wyvern is in here somewhere. I want to say hello. I missed your message, and I apologize. It is an awful lot of messages flying through here right now, and I missed it. So my apologies, Nona Wyvern. But thank you for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. And we do appreciate you here. Mick Ranger with the $2 super chat. Congratulations on 1K, fellas. Many, many more. Mick, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you.
Thanks, sir.
My friend, I appreciate the $2 super chat. That's awesome of you. And I saw something from Fred regarding, come find me. I'll let you carry some of my knives. Fred, you don't have to twist my arm, and I'm fairly certain you won't have to twist Chris's arm either to do that. So, okay.
Well, yeah. So it's funny. I was like, I haven't even checked the weather. I threw some jeans in my bag, some cargo shorts, and some cargo pants, and I figure like I might as well take the jeans out because I can't fathom wearing those because I'm going to want to throw a bunch of stuff in my pockets probably.
Yeah, I definitely can understand. So I am.
And if I'm going to throw Fred's on, if I'm going to have Fred's knives, then I need cargo pants.
giveaway entry video.
Man, 91 people in here. Thank you guys. I'm amazed by that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. So I just pinned the giveaway entry video in the chat for you all. I'm sure Ramses has been doing an awesome job dropping that in there, but I wanted to pin it there for you all. If you haven't entered the giveaway video, make sure you do that for us. We want to make sure that we get as many people in there to have a good chance at what we're giving away tonight. We'll go over the rules in a couple minutes, and then we'll get to the giveaway in a little while so that we can get everybody going. Like I said, we don't want to go too late tonight, but we want to make sure that we get that in. So,
pull up
go
Fred
ahead,
at 946.
946. It's still 946. Hit the like button.
Yeah. Fred's giving orders. So we've got.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Keep barking orders, Fred. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, do us a favor and make sure you smash that for us. We appreciate that. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. It's the only way that you are going to be eligible for the giveaway. You have to be a subscriber of the channel. So I'm going to go through the rules of the giveaway in a few minutes. But if you aren't, make sure that you get in on that.
Sanders G as well. Hey, Mike.
Congrats, guys. Got a split. Have a great Blade Show. Mike, thanks so much for coming in and hanging out, man. Appreciate the little bit of time that you were able to hang with us tonight. And we will catch you on the next one, my friend. We will definitely have lots of Blade Show footage. So I hope you tune in and check it out, my friend. Thank you again for hanging out. Who did you say?
I'm scrolling back to look because my memory's terrible.
Sanders G?
Yeah, that's it.
Hello all, congrats on 1K. Can't wait to get the Gracchus in my hands. We can't wait to put the Gracchus in your hands, man. We are excited as anybody for that. And we really appreciate that so much. So thank you for everything, for the congratulations, and that's awesome, man. So thank you.
And we got another super chat.
We do. We've got Knuckle Dragger giving us $2. Well, here. Well, thanks. Appreciate you, Dale.
Yeah, and you probably read it much more exciting than he delivered it. We have a friend, Knuckle Dragger, who may be the most dry person ever. Like I read people exceptionally well, and it took me like 2 years to figure out if he liked me or not.
Oh, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Sever7 in the house. What's up, Sever? Good to see you, man. Hey, speaking of Sever7, so I saw today on Instagram, Katuo Knives put a picture out of a couple more versions of the Usurper.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a couple of pretty smexy looking knives out there, right? With some color on them. They're not just gray. I mean, they look really good, man. They look really, really good. It's pretty nice for sure. So,
oh man, we got a super chat.
Yeah, we got an Uber super chat from Daddy Wyvern. Safe trip, guys. Enjoy lunch on Nona and Daddy Wyvern. Well, thank you very much. We definitely appreciate that so much. And here is your Dragon Roar. And we most definitely will have a safe trip on the way down, because if you ask Chris, I don't do over 30 miles an hour anyway, so we'll get there somewhere around the end of Blade Show if you ask him.
We're pulling out of Sam's driveway at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll probably be late to the show on Friday.
I'll kiss my ass. That's not true. That's simply not true, sir.
Derek, are you going to be at Blade Show?
Yes, he is going to be at Blade Show.
Sweet.
Bumbleshay says, Daddy Wyvern, she's open for adoption. That's awesome. That's funny stuff.
He's been such an amazing supporter and an advocate for us when you brought up the idea and right away it just is, been fantastic. All the support that he's offered us and greatly appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, both of our families have been pretty supportive. I mean, your dad recently, and my father and my sister and they were all on the chat last week when we were or 2 weeks ago when we were doing the live drop on this.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool. And I'm still married, which is crazy because I would have thought that by now, with the antics that I've pulled for all the work that we need to do for this, that my wife would have divorced me, but she hasn't. She hasn't, and she hasn't even used one of my knives on me either. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I keep them on the top shelf so I can hear her drag the chair across the room if she's trying to get them. Old Metal Monster, the Gracchus is a grail for sure for me.
Man. Thank you.
Well, man, I don't know what to say there. First off, thank you so much for that. I mean, I never imagined putting one of our knives in the status of grail. At least, certainly not yet. Not our first one, right? But I thank you. I don't know what else to say. That's just very humbling. So appreciate that very much.
Yeah, and it's interesting because the design difference from knife 1 to knife 2 is so extreme.
The wife is making she doesn't want to do it on one of the prototypes. That those have more value, right, Fred?
But you just uncovered the reason why there's not a mini Gracchus.
Don't yeah.
It would fit better in her hands.
Yeah, it'd fit better in her hands. That's right. Yeah, the first design to the second design is night and day. The second design to what was possibly the third design could be interesting too. So we are definitely moving along. In case you missed it last week, Chris and I have paid Riot our money for the next round of prototypes for design number 2. So following up the Gracchus, once the Gracchus comes out right around the same time, we should probably be getting prototypes. And then obviously it's testing, refinement, all that other stuff. So it's going to be a while after that. I don't think
next
design
round of 2.
Yeah, design number 2 is probably a 2027 release, realistically.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty cool. We're excited for that thing. So it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's going to be really awesome.
Check out William. Yeah, that's what I was going to hit.
Gracchus and the tie kit will be my most expensive knife, but I said early I'd have your first knife. So, well, William, you've been an early supporter, brother, and you've been a supporter all along. And, we can't thank you enough for that. It's phenomenal, and it's an honor to be the most expensive knife in your collection. And I hope that you absolutely love the thing. I know that Chris and I are super proud of this design. We love the design, and pretty much everybody that has put it in their hands has had nothing but really good things to say about it. So I think you're going to love it, man. So thank you very, very much for that, man. Appreciate you.
I hope it kills many, many boxes for you.
Yes, I hope it cuts hundreds of feet of rope and boxes. It is the good stuff.
Yep.
The Gracchus is my jam. Blade to handle ratio, that belly, it says dog. Hey, man.
Thank you, sir.
We made it just for you. We just don't want to tell everybody, but it's your knife, man. It's your knife. But no, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. We've said it before. We designed the knife to be great at everything. it can't be the best at everything because there's no knife that can be the best at everything. But we did our best to make it the highest capable way of doing everything. So it is definitely cool. Um, Good friend, he'll have mine if he wants. Um, well, dude, I didn't even realize that he wasn't one, so that's on me, dude. I got you. And no, you don't lose your mod status for that. Don't worry about it, dude. Yeah, I got you. I got you. It's a badass knife. Yes, thank you, Sever. Sever has handled it. He was in Texas handling the Gracchus. As a matter of fact, I think his was the first review outside of our own that I posted. And he spent a few minutes right in the dead middle of the floor in Texas, flicking away on this thing. And when I asked him if there was anything he didn't like, he basically came up dry on that one and just basically said he loved it. So,
Well, and if
you
you
know,
watch his reviews, he's honest about what he sees and what he thinks. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what makes
yeah.
him a great reviewer.
It, days before the Blade Show, he actually said to me in another chat, I want to say it was in Mattisfaction's chat, he said something along the lines of, when I check out the Gracchus, I'm going to be completely honest about it. And I said, I was completely honest about your prototype. I would expect you to be nothing less with me.
Yeah,
And he was, and it's awesome. So it's very, very cool. So yeah. Mick Ranger would wish to be able to grab Gracchus, but I will say this: starting put a little money aside for the next design. Yeah, man, I definitely understand for sure, dude. It's it's a big ask for some folks, and it is what it is. But you got time for the next one, so we definitely appreciate you, and for sure, yeah, I think you're gonna love the next one, and we hope everybody does, obviously.
yeah.
Fred would love to review the Gracchus. Yeah, we're going to be getting ready to let folks do reviews. We had a select handful of people just for the pre-order drop to get some word out there. But after Blade Show, we're going to be distributing some prototypes out there. So I will definitely make sure that you get one to check out for sure, my friend. Faithful. Sorry, did I say Fred? I was looking
You
at
said,
Fred's note and I said
yeah,
Faithful.
you did. You said Fred, but and
My bad.
I was thinking we can't let Fred review it. He wants a smaller version.
Yeah. Well, Fred will touch it in a couple of days anyway, right?
Yeah,
We'll see him on Friday, and he'll be playing with it. So, yeah, Faithful, we'll definitely make sure you get your hands on one for sure, man. It's not a problem, and I mean, you've handled it before, but you're going to handle the updated version with the newer blade, which I think you're actually going to like a little bit more. It's really really a cool addition to the way this knife kind of worked out. It's crazy.
yeah.
Um, would love
William.
to check out, but I want the smaller version. I know you want the smaller version. You won't let me sleep at night without letting me know that you want the smaller version, Mr. Fred. I promise you. We have talked about it. We are definitely going to be looking at doing a smaller version, but it's going to be next year.
In all seriousness, the Fred's conversation and thoughts is really what led to us deciding to look at. We're I, I think we've announced that we're looking at two different size prototypes right now, and we might release both sizes simultaneously of design number two.
Thank you, Stephen Cook. He
Oh,
full stonewash Gracchus right now.
awesome,
That is
yes, sir.
awesome. Appreciate that so very much, my friend. That is awesome of you. And I hope that you love it when they come in and we send it to you. I think you're going to absolutely adore it. They are gorgeous. Full stonewash is right here, and you can see that it is absolutely beautiful. Rob's Nerdy Knives calls this the Silver Surfer Edition, and it's a beautiful knife. So thank you for the purchase. We really do appreciate that very much.
Agreed. Thank you, sir.
So yeah, but yeah, so Yeah, design number 2. We aren't sharing what that looks like just yet, but it is definitely going to be coming in 2 different sizes because that's how we ordered prototypes. And our anticipation is we're going to release both of them. Now, whether or not we release one at a time or both at the same time is still up in the air. We'll let you all know when we know. I think it's a matter of just getting them in hand, touching them, holding them, testing them, figuring out all that kind of stuff. For all I know, we're going to get them and we're going to say, heck, I don't like either one of these, and then we need to refine them all together. So, I mean, that's what prototyping is all about. So,
Yep. Hey, what's up, Blue?
Bluminati Ninja, awesome man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, brother.
Can you hit Ramses for Bulldog?
Ramses. This one?
Yeah. So Bulldog, I tried to jump in your live tonight, and it was showing it was private. So just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't know if there was a settings glitch or something like that, but I saw that there were only 2 people, and it wouldn't let me in. So I'm guessing that that was probably the reason for the turnout.
Oh. Yeah, you might have. Did you accidentally set your settings to private on your live? If you did that, that can screw up. Is the giveaway video supposed to be the Katuo Venter video? Did I give you the wrong one? Hang on a second. Let me check.
Good,
Ooh, I did.
good catch on that. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me that heads up. I suck. I will fix that right now. Let's see here.
I'm glad you made a mistake on that instead of forgot to add jimping to a knife.
That's not possible. That is not possible. I
Yeah.
cannot forget how to. I can't forget jimping.
I wonder if we'll ever make a smooth knife.
Nope. I'm going to tell you right now. Nope.
Well, because both of us love texture on knives so much, and both of us are a fan of milling, and so I just wonder if the day comes that there's a maturation process that leads us there, but I can't imagine it.
All right. I just changed the pinned message to another one. If you all could can somebody check and make sure that is the giveaway video, please? I would appreciate that. And if I screwed that one up, then Ramses, I'm going to need help because apparently I am not smarter than my computer tonight, and that makes me struggle.
Yeah. And Volt said that Bulldog could have had it set on subscribers only, and I don't know, but I'm a subscriber of his, so I would have, or maybe it's members only. I don't know. I'm definitely a subscriber, so
Right on.
yeah.
Right on. Cool.
An
All
old
right.
man said he enjoyed it until it froze, so that could have been it. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk about the giveaway. Okay, it's after 10 o'clock, and it takes a little while to get through this stuff. So let's make sure that we talk about that real quick. So, let's do this. So the video that we just pinned over here in the chat, if you haven't gone there, make sure that you go to that you leave a comment on that video, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, okay? And then we're going to go through our giveaway rules real quick here. I will make this as quick and painless as possible so we can get along to seeing what we are going to do here. So let's
What are we giving away, Sam?
I will show that afterwards. All right, so for the giveaway rules, you must be a subscriber to our channel. You must be 18 years of age or older. 1 entry per person. Duplicate entries will be removed. Must be present on the live during the time of the drawing. If you're leaving a comment, do me a favor. Do not put emojis or bad language or anything like that because let's face it, YouTube is going to rip that out, and then you're not going to have your chance to win. So make sure you keep them clean. No multiple account entries. If you do have a multiple account entry and you get caught, you're immediately disqualified. When you win, you have to email us at wyvernkodiak@gmail.com. Okay, let us know your YouTube channel name, your ship to address, and what you've won. Okay, and then make sure that you are definitely contacting us by email only. No DMs or anything like that, strictly with email. We reserve the right to refuse shipping. We only ship into the continental United States. So if you're outside of the US, make sure that you've got a proxy, because otherwise you are going to lose out on your giveaway, and we will re-roll and get it to someone else. So that's all right. You don't have to have Clifford Maynard. You have a screen name though, right there, right? Clifford Maynard 6559 is your name. You don't have to have a channel. You just have to have a user. Okay, so you're good, man. You don't need to have a channel. So you're all squared on that.
You know, for the record, I wanted to talk about the knife, and great grandpa Wyvern here wanted to go over the rules, and it's just like he drives. He 10 and 2, 55 miles, 54 and a 55 just to be safe.
I'm getting to the giveaway next. It's called building anticipation. Okay, excitement a little bit. Give me a break, you freaking miserable meatbag. He's such a stick in the mud. Drive under the speed limit for one time for 60 to 70 miles, and next thing you know, he's just a crab ass. How about that?
You go under the speed limit one time across 3 states, and nobody ever lets you live it down.
Yes, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. Yeah, Dale Lane, there is a giveaway. The video link is pinned to the chat. Make sure you enter. We're going to go over what the giveaway is next. So to start with, we'll do our swag pack here. We've got lots of stickers in here. We've got some lanyards and paracord stuff from Kelly's Mishmash. We've got a whole bunch of channel stickers in here. So always good stuff. And I threw in our newest stickers as well here. So we're bringing some special stickers down to Blade Show, and I pinched out of that bag and threw a couple in here. So you'll get some of the latest Wyvern Kodiak stickers as well. You will get a t-shirt, black or gray. You just let us know which one you want and what your size is, and we will pull one from inventory and send it your way. And then the last thing that you're going to get is in this here box.
Well, and there's no more anticipation. Trish already said it was hers.
Well, maybe not.
Even announced it. Now I even know what it is now.
Well, that's because you don't watch any of our videos. You are a butt.
I'm busy watching everybody else's videos.
That's true. All right. Right here, we have a Drop Bear Zero. This is in Elmax, black aluminum handles, top liner button lock. Very, very nice with the purple hardware on it. Brand new in the box, ordered specifically for this giveaway. So this is going to be the piece head. What?
I say, I don't know if other people are seeing it different. It's not coming. The purple isn't coming across. It looks almost more blue. But it is the purple model, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is the purple model. Yeah, you're right. It does look very blue in the camera, but it is definitely the purple model, Elmax, and very cool knife.
I've got that model, and I've used it a bunch. I really like the Drop Bear.
The Drop Bear Zero is fantastic. I have the is it M390? Is it the one that I have? I have the other steel. I don't have the Elmax version. I have the other version.
Yeah. I don't know what I think it might be M390. You might be right.
I don't remember. Well, it's not important. This one is an LMAX, which is important because I got this one right. So
Yeah.
this is what they're getting, and that's the focus here, right? So this is going to be the giveaway for tonight. So I hope everybody's excited. It's a pretty good giveaway, and we're excited to get it to everybody's hands. And not only that, but I already have all the packaging off to the side, ready to go. When we're done with our live tonight, I'm going to box everything up, package it all up, pull a shipping label, get everything together, and leave it there. And Lady Wyvern is going to get it to the post office, so you don't have to wait for us to get back from Blade Show. You will get your giveaway right away. So very, very cool. All right. So does anybody need more time to enter the giveaway?
I do.
Just bring it to me in Atlanta. Yeah, okay. No, I didn't forget to turn the ads off. I have them set to conservative, but we are a monetized channel now. So unfortunately, you're going to have some ads from time to time. It's an unavoidable scenario. So I did turn them to the most conservative level, though. So I do apologize if they're a lot. And let me know if they're like really, really bad. If they're really, really bad, then the next live, I'll just turn them off. We won't keep them. We won't keep ads on the lives then, because I don't want you guys like going crazy about that stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if that explains the ups and downs, because we're having like 15 people swings like crazy. You know,
Awesome.
it'll be over 100. It'll be down to 80, back up to a little over 100, down to mid 80s to 90. So it's moving all over, and I'm wondering if that's what's happening.
What is your favorite version of your knife? Mine, full DLC version is my favorite. I like them all. I really do. I genuinely like every one of them. But if I could only pick one and that was it, it's the full DLC version. I absolutely love this version. Chris, what is your favorite version, Senor?
The Frankenstein, because I am going to put a DLC blade on the Blur Pinkle handle.
That is going to be so ugly.
I'm buying two.
That's going to be so ugly. Chris B. Blacksmith, $2 super chat. I befriended crows and received a random coin. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you very, very much. That is awesome of you. Thank you for the support on the channel for sure.
Oh, there was a comment. Been seeing it. Look at it's dog one at 1013.
1013 dog one. Looking for it. Yeah, mutes your top half of the screen. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I have my screen going on this side over here so that I can see and control the chat from over there as well. So I am seeing that, and I have seen a couple of the ads, and on mine it splits. It splits the screen, so I do understand that for sure. But again, if it's really, really bad, just let me know. It will definitely be something that we will turn off next time if it's bad. David Perry says, "Is it a highly well? I missed. Try that again. Is it a highly polished DLC? It is a belt satin DLC. It is a semi-polished but a belt satin DLC, and then DLC handles as well. So."
And a lot of the question behind that is probably, is it a fingerprint magnet?
The answer to that is yes. I won't lie on that one. 100% is a fingerprint magnet. The only DLC that does not fingerprint really bad is matte DLC. And even then, it still fingerprints is if you have anything on your finger. But if you have clean hands, then not so bad. But absolutely. Is there? Yep, the backspacer DLC as well.
You might want to go. You might want to blow that up, Sam.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yep. The backspacer is in DLC. The handle's in DLC. Pocket clip is in DLC. The screws are DLC. The pivot is DLC. The only part of this that is not DLC is going to be right there, the Timascus pivot collar that is on here. That is the only part that you will not get DLC on this knife. Other than that, it is 100% DLC from tip to tail.
Yeah, and again, I think that's so incredibly important that if you're going to do it, and I say that I'm going to put one of those on the Blur Pinkle, and I'm not. That's going to be my user and my carrier and the one that I use. I love DLC, and so I've yet to. I don't do that much heavy work, but I've yet to put a scratch on a DLC blade. But I have put them on other blades. So PVD blades I have scratched up.
Yeah, I've scratched up plenty of PVD blades myself. So, got a Vanguard breaker and full DLC, super mirror polish coming off some point this month. You know, they're gorgeous to look at, but unless you want to touch them with kid gloves all the time, and you kind of like you just can't enjoy them. Like I think that's my problem with the mirror polish stuff is I love the look and hate the outcome when I touch them. And I don't want to have to wear gloves every time I handle my collection. So that's just my predicament there.
I'm greasy.
You're greasy.
Yeah. Every time I touch one, it just, yeah, definitely you could pull that and use my fingerprints at a crime scene if you just put some tape on my knife.
Wicked Dreams Designs. He's attending. We'll run into each other for sure. Meeting with Best Tech. So looking forward to talking. Yeah, man, awesome. That is very cool. Looking forward to connecting with you for sure. That's going to be a lot of fun. And anybody else who is here, if you are coming to Blade Show, please search us out and come check us out. Let's chat for a little while, please, and come hang out. Check out the Gracchus. Put it in your hand for yourself. Whatever. We're happy to do it. We're just looking to meet people. It's a lot of fun. So anything, everything, it's gonna be a good time.
On the ads, Gunmetal James said that he was getting a dragon pop up for a game, and he thought that we put our own animation on there.
Nice. They know me.
Yeah.
They know me. They said they need a dragon, and I was like, sweet. All right. Let's do the giveaway. What do you think, folks? I think it's about time to start looking at doing the giveaway. So let's pull up our comment picker. Let's do our comment picker. Does anybody need more time? Let me know if you need more time, and I will give you a couple more minutes to get this done. But drop me a comment. Let me know if you need more time for the giveaway.
Lance is saying hurry up because he's drifting in and out. He's getting sleepy.
Well, I'm sorry, Lance. I'm not trying to make you sleepy. I'm trying to move faster, but at the same time, I can only do what I can do, man.
Can you pull that up and give Miranda a big shout out for giving us the $10 super chat?
I can.
That's
Miranda, so super sticker. Okay, cool. $10. Thank you so much, Miranda. Really appreciate you very much. Very kind of you. So you get yourself a awesome dragon roll. You get a secondary roar too. You go roar.
Lance said he's not rushing you because he never wins anyway. He has the same kind of luck that I have.
Yeah, we pretty much have close to the same luck, man. So I get it. The last time I won, you know what I won? I won a freaking lock
slip joint gave it to me.
Yeah. No, I never win the good stuff. I always win the things that I'm like, I don't want that. So, I give it to Chris because Chris will take anything. He's like Mikey except for knives. It's like instead of Mikey eats everything, Chris will take that knife. He'll take anything. So, all right. Comment picker. Bear with me, getting the video up so that I can. All right. Cut. All right. All right. Does anybody need more time? Last chance to tell me you need more time. If you do, then cool. If you don't, then we're gonna roll. No? All right.
Let's roll.
We're rolling. I'm gonna share the screen here. Going to pick the comment picker. Adding to the stage here. All right, Wyvern Kodiak 1,000 subscriber giveaway entry video is right there. All right, folks. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck,
And
everybody.
here we go. 116 comments. That's awesome.
109 people in here. Hopefully we don't go through 3 people like we did last time.
Yeah, that would suck. And survey says, really? There's no timing thing. Like you can't pick how many seconds this timer goes off for. So, boy, it's suspenseful.
It'd have been funny as if it would have happened like last week and you hit that and then your internet goes out.
No, that would suck. Don't even put that on me, man.
Don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby?
Don't you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this.
All right. Well, there it is. Barbie EDC. Wow, that bear will look great in my girly pocket. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Wow. How about that?
Yeah.
Barbie EDC girl wins the drop bear and the swag pack and a shirt. So awesome. Congratulations, Barbie. That is awesome. So do me a favor, make sure that you email me. That is wyvernkodiak@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in the chat real quick for you. Make sure you email me there and get yourself, let me know your shirt size. And whether or not you want gray or you want black, and we will make sure that you get that. So that is awesome.
Yeah, William had said tell Best Tech to go light on the Loctite for the Damascus kit. So William, any of those kits we're going to be shipping to you. So you'll be putting on yourself. You can pick as much as you want.
Yeah, the Best Tech is usually not terrible with the Loctite. They really haven't been like what they put on for us really wasn't bad. I will say that I've been able to crack into the knives when we were taking them apart without much problem, and they've been pretty good as far as that goes. So I will say that it is awesome. So let's see here. Hang on a sec here. I'm missing a lot of people just like blew up to say congratulations to Barbie and
Have we seen Barbie?
like, what's that?
Have we seen Barbie? Did she acknowledge that she's in here right now?
She was in here before, but Rolf is right there, and he said she's having phone issues. So, I know she's here. She's just, I think she's struggling with something. So it's cool. It's cool. I know she was here before, so I did see her.
Yeah, I did as well. There she is. Yep, 10:25. She's right.
Blade show bound, baby. That's right, Chris. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, brother. We are going to be there tomorrow morning, and we are going to have a lot of fun. So, yep, she's there. See that? I like I said, I knew she was there. So,
Fantastic.
congratulations, Barbie. Do me a favor. Make sure you send me an email. Let me know if you want a gray shirt, a black shirt, what size you want, and give me all your shipping information, and I will make sure that you get all that good stuff in the mail right away. So that's awesome. Well, I need your address and stuff, Barbie. You don't have to tell me in here. Just send me an email, please. You got to pick up your brother. Have fun and congrats. All right, dude. Ramses, you're awesome. Thanks you so much for coming in and hanging out, brother. You're always so helpful in here, and this would be damn near impossible if we didn't have someone like you helping us out. So we really appreciate you, my friend. And then tomorrow, we're talking about possibly doing like an impromptu live from the car. Like we'll have like Chris hold the phone, and the other Chris will be in the back, and I mean we're gonna have like we're gonna have like the three amigos going down the highway, and it'll be fun. So yeah, very very cool. So yeah, 100K. I'll take 2K next, Chris. But thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Outstanding live, gentlemen. Thank you so much, Rolf. If you're getting out of here for the night, I appreciate you, my friend. And, congratulations to Barbie again for the win. And that's awesome of you guys to come in and hang out for sure.
For anybody that's sticking around, if you're going to Blade Show, what's the biggest thing that you would like to get your hands on? I know we got a lot of people in the chat that will be going. We talked about what we'd like to see.
Forget the Chris on the roof. Man, you don't have to be on the roof, man. I mean, I put a tonneau cover on the bed of the truck, so you can lay down under there. I'm not guaranteeing you it's waterproof or anything because Chris and I put it on ourselves. So, but I can tell you that I mean you don't have to ride on the roof.
I am confident it's more water resistant than not having a cover on it.
Yes. That doesn't make me feel too.
I'm
too
seeing
confident.
Spider Coast Mock PM2.
Yeah, that Blade HQ. Are you talking about that Blade HQ exclusive Tonto that everybody is clamoring about? I have heard in several lives. I have heard about this Tonto, and I'm like, man, it is popular for sure. Good night, James Hoyt. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you, my friend. 100% a Rosie XL or Demko XXX. So Rosie, Oz Machine's not going to be there this year, which is disappointing because I really was hoping that they would be. But Demko is, and not only that, I don't know if you saw the new knife shape that they have come out with, but they've released a butcher blade. So it's a Nesmuck. It's actually it's going to be pretty cool. So they're going to be releasing that at Blade Show as well. So very, very cool. PM2 and a Lil Dixon. I am undecided on the Dixon thing. I love Chris. So Chris has the full-size Dixon, and it's a great knife. I love it. I don't know if a smaller one would do anything for me. I think like the bigger one is perfect size for me. But I also realize that Chris and I have, gargantuan hands. So we're different for sure. I know that's not for everybody. They're going to spoon me. Chris, we're going to fork you too. Don't worry about that, buddy. This is a family channel, sir. You're supposed to be the one that's best behaved out of all three of us. Don't start that nonsense already. You're getting yourself too excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Thanks, Sam and Chris. You're so welcome, Barbie.
welcome.
Thank you for coming in. You're awesome, and we really appreciate it. So just make sure you get me that email as soon as possible, and we will make sure that you get your win in the mail pronto.
Trish said that Oz is doing makers this year.
I have reached out to them 3 times, and I have gotten no response on that. They're halfway through the year with no makers knowing about when makers is going to be. I don't think they're doing it this year because nobody has time.
I wish I would have thought about it. I had to go see a customer that's probably about 20 minutes away from their new shop. I wish that I would have thought about it. I could have popped in and asked some questions.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd love to pick their brain for sure. I want to check out their new facility as well. Congrats again, Wyvern Kodiak. Great seeing you all chatting and hanging out. Bobby King, if you are getting out of here, man, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. It's that's awesome of you. We really appreciate that. Figures, I couldn't afford it anyways. Yeah, those are some big numbers for sure, dude. I mean, that's like they start at like 1,200 beans. So,
Chris, do you want me to bring mine? You can play with it in the car. Seriously, if you want to play with it, I'll bring it.
Just bring it. Just bring it. I want to play with it. How about that? When is Blade Show again? Blade Show starts this Friday, Chris. So it's Friday through Sunday down in Atlanta this week. So, if you can make it, that's awesome. But obviously, not knowing when Blade Show was 2 days before Blade Show probably doesn't bode well for whether or not you'll make it. But I don't know. Maybe you're right up the road.
Yeah, because finding hotels around it would be really challenging. You'd probably stay pretty far out.
I want a Sharp by Design Typhoon 101.
What's going on, Matt? Welcome in.
Or Typhoon 10. Is that 10? Yeah, that's 10. So first off, Matt, are you going to Blade Show? Or are you just he is?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, connect with us for sure. That's awesome. And yes, Sharp by Design makes some sweet stuff. I'm definitely going to be checking some of their stuff out for sure. I saw some of their lineup on Instagram, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to have enough money to add that to the collection too. But you never know. You never know. I can always pay it back later. Rob from one pocket and put it in another. It's not his fault, Sam. I asked him first. Oh my God, you guys. Don't torture me like that. No, well, no, it's not torture. We're just sharing the love. Just sharing the love, man.
Wheezy at 10:33.
10:33. Wheezy, looking. I thought this was a family show. All this playing with it talk. Yeah. Well, that's usually how the family starts. You gotta, never mind. Never mind. Damn it. You guys are luring me into saying naughty things.
You gonna play with my XL in the car?
Yeah, but I prefer the small one. And you wish you had an XL. The hotel situation is a nightmare. Yeah, if you're going to get in a hotel in Atlanta somewhere at this point, it's going to be outside of the show zone for sure. It would be absolute hell to try. Yeah, there's just no way. You got one today and it's a bit away. All right. Well, I mean, you just let us know where it is going to be and we'll make sure that we get you there for sure. So,
yep. Volt said he's running a 5K. Wow.
Running a 5K. Won't be chatting much running my 5K. Man, you're running a 5K and listening to us? All right. Cheeseburgers, hamburgers, sausage, pizza, spaghetti and meatballs. Is that making you hungry? I'm sorry. I just want to mess with you, man. Just having a little fun.
I don't know if it hurt him at all, but it makes me like, I'll be back in just a little bit.
Katuo Kazagan. I don't even know how the heck to say that. So I'm going to just go ahead and type it in over here so I can see what it looks like, because I have no idea what you are even looking at. Let's see. Come on. Let me share the screen, because this is actually pretty freaking bonkers, actually. Share the screen here. Look at that thing. It's like a interesting.
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, that's wild looking for sure. And then I'm not surprised that Katuo put something like that out either. I mean, Katuo has long been putting some crazy, goofy, crazy stuff out. So very, very cool for sure.
Can you put it on the screen?
Well, crap. That's pretty funny. I can't believe that I didn't have it on the screen. I thought it was. I thought I shared the screen. Here we go.
Looks like a dual grind.
Yeah, it's a dual grind. It has a locking mechanism similar to a shark lock, so like a spine lock system there. But it's a beast, like one of those Riot T1000s.
Yeah. What does that thing weigh? 9 ounces or more?
It doesn't say, but I can sure as hell tell you it looks like it. It may weigh more, for sure. It looks like a beefy thing. Look at the pivot on that thing, though. That thing's wild.
Yeah.
Full locking system, like additional locking system. 2 different pivot shapes. You got like a triangle pivot on one side and a round one on the other. That's wild looking.
I think it's here's the thing I find maybe a little odd on it is it looks like it's a hollow grind on the back and a flat grind at the tip. And in my opinion, that would be switched. So you're doing more heavy duty work on the back and more slicey stuff, with the tip, or at least for my applications, I would rather have the hollow ground at the tip and not at the back.
Yeah, that's. I hate to say it's a gimmick knife, but
yeah,
to me, it's kind of like a gimmick knife. I don't know how usable that is in the grand scheme of things for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shay, it's super chunky. That's a big old hog right there. Cool knife. I appreciate different. I appreciate unique. I appreciate innovation, all that kind of stuff. But it's a little bit weird for me. I don't know that that's for me. What's up, knife people? What's up, Jack? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, man. I really like the Slashly and the Stabatha from Katuo. Looking forward to the other lady name theme knives from Happy as Larry. Yeah, Happy as Larry is a cool dude. So his name is Jake. And he's actually a really important person to me. He helped me significantly in the beginning when I first started designing knives. Jake had reached out to me and helped me to figure out some of the things I was doing wrong, and he kind of gave me a lot of guidance. And he's a super cool dude, and a hell of a designer. I don't know if you've seen the Digger by him, but that thing is an absolute
beautiful
chopper beast. Fidgety as all hell. I had so much fun. I didn't want to give the thing up when pass around. So very cool knife, but Jake's a good dude. Happy as Larry is a hell of a good designer. So I agree. The Stabatha, by the way, is something really appealing to me. That knife looks outstanding. I definitely want to check one of those out. And they aren't super expensive. So that is absolutely something that in the short term may wind up in the collection because it's sexy and I like it.
And it supports Jake.
And it supports Jake. Yeah, that is true. You have a Fugly, don't you?
I do, and it's a cool knife, man.
It is so ugly. It is so accurate to its name. But you're right. It is good. It is a really good knife.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, Sanders, the digger is a beast, and the action on it's incredible. And the jimping is the kind of jimping that can take your skin off, which makes me really happy because I love super ultra aggressive jimping. I mean, it's like saw blade jimping, so that makes me happy as Larry. But I'm pumped.
Very.
Good night, y'all. Travel safe. Looking forward to the content. Well, Shay, thank you for coming in and hanging out. We appreciate you, and you have a great night as well.
Thanks, Shay.
What's that?
Oh, I was saying thank you to Shay.
Oh, sorry. That's probably the one thing I don't like about it, Moose Duty, is all the standoffs on that thing. I would probably give up and want to just buy a new one rather than take the dang thing apart, because you got to take apart 16 screws or some crazy crap like that to get that. There's just too much hardware on it. That's probably my one ding against the knife that I had.
And I thought I'm with Moose. I liked it. I thought it was attractive. I thought that it fit. It really set the design tone. Functionally, it doesn't need them all. And you're right, from a maintenance perspective, you need a whole tube. Yeah, you need a whole tube of Loctite to put it back together. But
the thing is that I think if they would have put like a screw system where they were false screws, well, not false screws, real screws, but not connecting apart anything, so you don't have to unscrew them to disassemble the knife.
Yeah.
Okay, and they just put them through with a cap off the other end or something like that, or threaded through the titanium or something like that. It would have just been better for you get the aesthetics without the maintenance thing, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I wanted a premium Fugly. Slashley and Stabatha look great. Do they have a premium Fugly?
I don't know. Mine was $80 or something. It certainly wasn't.
I was going to say you have the G10 version, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
blue and gold, and yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I didn't think they had that, but it's cool. What time are we leaving? So we are leaving my house at 7:00. So Chris lives a little north of me, so he's going to come down to me and leave his car at my house, and then I'm going to drive down. When we get to Kentucky, we're going to stop and grab the Unprofessional Dad in Kentucky, and we're going to keep going southbound to Atlanta. Total trip, if we didn't stop, it'd be a little over 8 hours ish.
You know what? We could just go to 2 Buc-ee's. We don't have to do 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere else. 2 Buc-ee's. Yeah, we can go to 2 Buc-ee's. The same one twice. One on the way home, one on the way down, one on the way up.
Sam, there's 2 right off of 75. Like, we don't have to veer off. Like,
Fine. We'll go to 2 Buc-ee's. You are such a wine bag. Oh my gosh.
Well, last time
you and your Buc-ee's.
We were going to go to the giant one, the largest Buc-ee's in the country.
But we got stuck in 19 billion hours of freaking traffic last time as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not asking to go to that one this time on the way down. Maybe on the way back, we'll see.
Okay, guys. Later, guys. P.S. Seriously, I'll send you money via PayPal for a Black PM2.
We can get our hands on one.
Yeah, if we can, that's going to be the challenge, right? We're going to be competing against everybody else too, right? So, I mean, if we can, let you know what we can get our hands on for sure. We'll send you a message if we can get our hands on one.
Yep.
So,
Moose Duty, Barbie won a Drop Bear Zero.
Yep, she won a swag pack, a Drop Bear Zero, and a Wyvern Kodiak T-shirt. So she was the big 1,000 subscriber winner tonight, and she's been a long time watcher for our channel, which is cool. So that's awesome that we got some of the original folks in here doing that too.
Yeah, go up from that one.
I already gave you 2 Buc-ee's. Bump. Dad joke of the night. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. That's Yeah, still haven't been to a Bucky. So, Kathy, I hadn't been to a Bucky's until last year's trip, and I can tell you that between the Oompa Loompas singing while they cut meat behind the tables, 850,000 different bags of candy, food, it is just
The
it's
sandwich was good. My sandwiches were amazing.
the food is good.
Yeah,
I'm not by the slightest knocking that. 250 gas pumps at one station. Like it's just mind-blowing. Like it
but
really
you
is
can't
crazy.
wash your windshield.
Yes, you can't wash your windshield. They don't have squeegees with washer fluid on it. Can you believe that crap?
Crazy.
Bucky's is an event in and of itself. Yes, I agree, John, 100%.
I if the your wife isn't watching, it won't be that long of a trip for you.
He just needs a hit of the Buckies, Sam. Maybe a few. Yeah, I know he's jonesing. I get it. I get it. I'm going to feed his sickness.
It,
Tomorrow we're going to stop at the Buckies. As a matter of fact, that's where we're meeting up with the unprofessional dad to pick him up. So no worries. We'll be at the Buckies. It's unavoidable now.
the they're in talks about putting two in the Indianapolis area. So that'll be awesome if they do one in Greenwood and then one in Lebanon. So
I
opposite.
don't know if they'll have one, Chris. A military, like a vintage U.S. military Camless. I don't know that they have a whole lot of like milsurps and stuff like that in Blade Show. A lot of it is mostly new. They might have one, but that's going to be a needle in a haystack item right there, I think.
Yeah, there might be like you get some of those old timers that have tables set up and they'll every once in a while have to. Yeah, but you're right. That would be a very tough find.
Yeah, yeah, that one probably be pretty hard to get for sure. Um, Building one in Boise, Idaho, still too far for you to go. Um, love
I
Bucky's, great sandwiches. Yeah, they
yeah.
do. We had, what did you have last time? Was it like a pulled pork or smoked brisket?
Yes, both of those.
One of each.
Yeah. And they were both outstanding. I did one on the way down and one on the way back. And yeah, they were both delicious. Um, on the edge, nice to see you in here, brother. Wishing you well and a speedy recovery.
For sure, man. For sure. Absolutely. Thank you for coming and hanging out, man. Um, so
Boise, Idaho would be a very good if they we should go to the ribbon cutting for the Buckies there. And then there's so many knife designers that are there too that we could pop in and go see.
all right, now you're speaking. You see, I see what you did there, Chris. I see what you did. You want something for you, but you're gonna dangle that carrot for me so that it makes sense. I got you, man. I see what you did there.
Well, I mean, whenever you're the only person I ever ride with that you do all the driving, so I get to kick back and relax. I'm usually the one that's doing the driving.
Well, if you want to drive, you can drive.
Well, I can't make fun of you if I'm driving.
That is true. That is true. And I don't have to stop at every friggin' Bucky's in the country on the way there if
We'd
if you're
still,
driving. So
we'd still get there an hour quicker than if you're driving.
that's not true. That's not true. You know, it's you're mean, sir. You're a mean man.
When you sold your truck in Ohio, it the trip home was a lot faster than the trip there.
Hang on one second. Is there a discount on pre-order? It's asking. So the pre-order itself is a discount, right? So we've discounted the entire pre-order during that window. So the 270 to 300 price is the discounted price. So
No
once
coach.
pre-order closes and production is complete, when we do our production drop, they will be more expensive than knives are right now.
Yeah. So Deerhead, if you're or Deadhead, if you're doing it right now, if you're ordering one now, no promo codes needed.
Yeah, no promo codes should be needed. You shouldn't need a code for any discount.
And if you are, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. We definitely do appreciate that for sure. Um, yeah, I think it depends. Like the way we go back last year, I'm really hoping we don't hit that traffic again like last year.
Yeah.
That sucked a lot.
But but Unprofessional Dad went live the whole, his whole time. So we sat in traffic and hung out on his live the whole time.
It's true. It's true. Look, I mean, there are way worse things to be than in traffic with your buddy, chatting about the thing you love and listening to a friend and whatnot. So, I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, when you're exhausted and you're wiped out and you just want to get home and put your feet up and say hello to the family and climb in your own bed and all that kind of crap, like traffic sucks.
Volt, funny story on that. Pull up Volt at 1050.
Which one? This
Volt.
one?
Yep. Funny story on that. You gonna tell it, Sam?
Nope.
Apparently, a single chunk of metal is harder to draw and plan for than a sandwich. And Sam decided, he was awfully optimistic and decided his very first knife was going to be an integral. And it didn't come along in the drawing phase yet because he hadn't mastered some of the skills that were required.
Yeah.
How many hours would you guess that you spent trying to make that right?
Definitely over 50
Yeah.
50 hours easily. Then when we went through and got through the Gracchus, and then after a couple of other designs, I revisited it and I still had struggles because there's just no. An integral is a totally different animal to design. It is a very, very difficult thing to design. Now, don't get me wrong. Since then, I have created an integral. And since then, I have gotten much better at understanding the pieces to the puzzle. So, DLC with a tie kit ordered. Thanks, guys. Dude, Deadhead, thank you so much, man. That is awesome. You are going to love it. It is a gorgeous knife, and the tie kits are going to look amazing on it. That is exactly like the carry that I'm going to be having. So, good choice on that.
Give that man a dragon roar.
Give that man a dragon roar. All right, how about this? Dragon roars are for super chats. We'll give you another one.
There you go. Fantastic.
So thank you, man. Really do appreciate that, though. That's awesome of you. I hope we genuinely hope that you love it. And when these ship out to everybody, I do want you all to. We're going to create a picture gallery on our website. I think we're gonna do like something for you guys, right? We are here because of you, and so I think having a thing where when you wear our shirts, when you highlight our knives, when you do that kind of stuff like that, like I want to be able to take those pictures and like put them on our website, and I think it would be really, really cool to do that. So make sure that you're taking pictures, you're sharing them with us. If you're got a shirt, wear the shirt, take a picture, send it to us, and we'd love to. We're gonna make a wall of fame for you guys, and it's gonna be on our website because we love you guys for everything. So
agreed.
We do appreciate that. And Deadhead, I didn't realize you're not a mod right now, so I make you a mod. Sorry, my bad, buddy. with all the chaos that goes through here when we have 100 people in here, sometimes it's hard to catch up with who has mod status and who doesn't. Should include a shirt with a pre-order. Man, we wouldn't be making much money if we do that. We'd make no money. We'd lose money if we included a shirt with the pre-order. Wish we could. That's maybe on the next one we will do that. Maybe we'll make a specific one for the next knife, and it'll be like an included thing, like you get the shirt and the knife. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, again, the thing that gets scary about that though is the distribution difficulty. I assume shipping probably goes up a little bit. The time to match up everybody's knife to their shirt size to the color they want, and that's the only thing that's scary for me. Is it would be cool,
It would,
right
it would
now,
be a lot of coding on my part, right?
yeah,
Because I would have to code the website to basically have pick which color of knife you want, pick which shirt you want, and then create it as one order.
yeah, and
So
then we'd have to order all the shirts to be at your house and with all the, and then match everything up. That's my only concern is it seems like a lot of work to
yeah, it's a
get the right
logistics
stuff.
nightmare.
Yeah,
It is a logistics nightmare.
yeah. But again, if everybody wants that could be something cool to do.
Microfiber with a logo. Well, that is going to be included. So when you get the Gracchus is going to have a zipper pouch with our logo on the outside. Inside the pouch is going to have a certificate of authenticity, and it is also going to have a Gracchus sticker, and it's going to have a logo embossed microfiber cloth. So it will have that, and then the pouch itself is going to be inside of a box with our logo on that as well. So you will have, we're definitely spending a good amount on the packaging too. We're not doing cheap. If we're gonna sell a premium knife, we're gonna be premium packaging behind it. There's no reason to cut a corner after the fact.
Pull up Bulldog's comment next.
I definitely want a DLC version, but I'm thinking about getting a plain Jane, getting anodized green by Darkwater. Let me blow that up.
Yeah. So I've got a Darkwater ano.
Yeah, it's really hard to see it, Chris. Like the color is getting washed out, but that's the Mahi color from him, which is absolutely stunning, by the way. I have seen it in person, and that's Darkwater's like exclusive colorway. So
it's a blue and green that fade together, and instead of from front to back, it's from top to bottom. So it is really cool the way that he did it. And then go to Volt next.
Yep. So, hey, Bulldog, if you do that, man, you got to make sure you share pictures, dude. I would love to see what that thing looks like if you do pull the trigger and decide that you want to do like an ano job like that. I think it'd be really cool. Do a collab with Blade Binge and have dark mode shirts with it. Just pitching ideas. So Volt, that's a challenge. I will say. The next knife, we actually ordered some prototypes in dark mode colors, and we're going to send them to Michael and Eric at Blade Binge, and we're going to see whether or not we can get them to bite. So that would be really cool. I would love nothing more than to get a Blade Binge collaboration dark mode, but we'll see. And as far as the shirt goes, I don't know. We can talk to them. I get the knife in there first, right? And then we can talk about the Blade Binge shirt. That would be cool. I'm not opposed to it.
Then go to the next comment when you're done there.
Can you repeat that? I missed it because of an ad. I don't know what I was saying, man.
Yeah, they say, we want to repeat it, and get back. But yeah, I think that we need to just shut the ads off in the lives.
Yep. Yeah, I think the lives going forward are going to be ad free, folks.
Yeah.
That's annoying. that annoys me. So I think we're definitely going to make sure we do that. Sorry about that, folks. Here we are, a monetized channel, but can't take advantage of it because I don't want to take away from the experience from all of you
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
That's not fun. Killer logo. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. We've got 2 logos. So we have, obviously, we have our dragon and bear logo that, you know, you see everywhere back here. But then we also have our WK logo, and our WK logo is our maker's mark. And I don't have anything handy that has it on here other than the pivot of the knife. So I'm going to try and show it. Come on, focus. There we go. So if you look on the pivot of the knife right there, you can see that the WK logo, that is our maker's mark that will be part of this as well. So we love our logos. So we think they're really cool. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of people wearing our logos too, which makes me really happy.
Yeah. And good night, Moose Duty.
Yeah, good night, man. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you hanging out tonight.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
Yeah, a lot of fun, and thanks for your participation.
For sure.
I think there's
Yeah, John, I don't understand why they're not crazy expensive, right? I mean, the cheapest ones you can get are like 80 cents a piece, and the most expensive ones are like $1.50. I mean, you're not spending a boatload of money. I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe it has something to do with the way they're packaging, that it's, I don't know. But we're including a cloth. So rest assured, you shall get a cloth.
So today on the document that I had sent over to you that we've been working on, I spent probably 30 minutes trying to use the WK to make it like a
It's the back of my shirt. I forgot about that. I can't see that, Dad. So it's one of those like out of sight, out of mind things. I guess I just forgot about it. That's pretty funny.
I was trying to make some letterhead out of it today for our documents and stuff, and wasn't having a lot of success with it. So
So I actually talked to Kristen about it because she's like an Excel wizard and like a Microsoft Word wizard and whatnot. And I told her that I wanted to make some letterhead stuff out of it, out of the WK and out of our full size logo. So we'll get some stuff, and then once I get it and I have the file, I'll send it to you. So all you have to do is print them off.
Yep.
So Deadhead, what is changing on the protos for between the proto and production? That's a good question. So I'll go into it. There's not a lot changing, but there are a few changes. So there are more creature comfort subtle changes, but I will go through them with you really quick. So let me blow the screen up here. All right. So to start with, okay, we are going to be doing some jimping on the scales right here. Okay, so this jimping is fantastic. I mean, you're gripped in right here. The problem is that as soon as you get to where the blade meets the handle, you don't get the advantage of the jimping anymore, right? You just kind of slide right here. So we're going to extend the jimping across onto the spine just a little bit, nothing crazy. Just not even a half an inch or so. It's just a good landing spot for your thumb right there. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing an update on. Next thing is lock bar access. So the lock bar access currently is good-ish, decent-ish, but it can be so much better. And so we're going to widen the chamfer up over here. We're going to widen everything up, and then we're going to actually drop the lock bar face down about 1 millimeter so that we get a little bit more of a spot to get some connection with the thumb right there. And then this should be really, really, really good because it's already really good. It's just going to be outstanding at that point. What else are we doing? Oh, I remember. Yeah, the screws. So This screw right here and this screw right here, these are no longer going to be there. Okay, they don't need to be there. We can just put pass-through barrel pivots or standoffs in there. They're not necessary. And then this will clean up the face and make the knife look clean. So we'll have 2 tail screws and a pivot screw, and that'll be it. So it'll make it very, very clean there. And then the last thing that we're looking to do, which is they're working on it now, but the problem is that we're running into a challenge that we may not be able to do it. And if we don't win, then we can't, and it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. And that is right. You can't even see it from here. Trying to see if I can get it in some way, shape, or form. Well, the screw to the pocket clip, it literally sticks out a hair. Like it does not sit flat. And I want it to sit flush. And so I'm trying to get them to sit it flush. But the issue is they're saying that the way the design is that they would have to go down to a T6 in order for that to happen. I'm not willing to let them do that. So we want to keep it at T8. So if that's the case, then that's not going to be something that'll get corrected. But to be honest with you, I don't have any issue with it sliding in and out of the pocket. It's more of like a nitpick OCD thing than anything else for me. It works great. As a matter of fact, I'll go one step further and argue we might have the best pocket clip I've ever experienced.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I agree with that. I personally, that screw doesn't bother me a bit because it doesn't interfere with anything. So it doesn't bother me at all. And I would rather have a T8 than a T6. Yeah, is my preference. But I think that's it, right? There aren't any other changes. On the lock bar access, did you say jimping or milling?
Oh, yeah, yes. On the lock bar chamfer, sorry, you're correct. On the lock bar chamfer, we're going to be adding some jimping there too. So there's going to be some texture on the actual chamfer of the lock bar. So good call on that, Chris. Thank you. I feel like I've answered these questions 100 times, and I don't know why, but my head is just blank right now.
Yeah.
So if I can't get one, let me handle the dark mode.
Deal.
Just in case they sell out like the Gracchus will. Chris knows I love dark modes. Yeah, man, we'll figure something out, dude. Like, we'll pass you one to review or something like that. Like, we'll figure something out, man. Like, we're a ways away for that.
Check out Steel Cities comment 1105 because it kind of goes hand in hand here.
Dark mode would look so good with DLC and blue backspacers. I agree, and I'm not giving up on the idea of a Gracchus dark mode. And I'm going to tell you now, I reached out to Eric and I asked him to take this on as a dark mode, and he said that he doesn't want to do it on the first design. And I said, okay. But here's the thing. He hasn't put one in his hand yet. And I can tell you that so many people put this in their hand and the entire perspective of everything that they thought they knew about the knife changes. Okay? Well, case in point, before you go, Chris, Lefty EDC grilled me for not having contoured scales for months. Kevin was hammering me. We sent him one to review, and I fully expected that was going to be his gripe. And at the end, he told me they don't need them. These are super comfortable. Fantastic. You guys knocked all the corners down. They're rounded out, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So
I wanted the bigger size. We talked about that. We wanted the bigger size. And yeah. But I love the idea of making them. And if Eric doesn't like them, we don't have to sell them as a dark mode product. We just do a release with the DLC in blue.
Well, I'm talking about Gracchus. Like we're we're not. I don't know that we're. I mean, we haven't done anything from that perspective. Maybe we can put a small patch together or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll address it afterwards. We've got a little bit of time left on that. Let's go to Atlanta and let's talk to him and let's see if we can convince him to do one, because
More
I think we can.
on Wednesday, we will inform you.
Yes, we will inform you, Leslie, of such answers that we will acquire while in Hotlanta.
Hey, good night,
Um,
Middle James.
got to get some work done. Great night, guys. Have a great trip. Drive safe. Thanks, James. Appreciate you, man. We will have lots of fun. We will miss you, and I will contact you probably Friday morning and let you know exactly what's going on with that thing. Okay. So appreciate you, man, and have a good night.
And I do like the idea of what um, Bulldog said as well. Taking a sterile Gracchus and putting some anos on it, like that's something that I had considered too.
Sure. Sure. Look, I think that's going to be fun. As a matter of fact, I think there's more to it than that, and that is we still have a handful that are going to be done special. Remember, with Burkles.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Cool. Yeah, that was really nice.
that's going to be really cool. So for
Yeah.
those of you that don't know Burkles Cerakote, Brad Burkles runs a Cerakote business, makes knives now. He's just on the west side of Indianapolis, so he's like less than an hour away from us, and he's really really talented, very talented on his Cerakoting. So we had already talked to him, and I said, "Hey man, when the Gracchus comes out, I want to bring a handful to you, and I want you to go buck wild, and I want you to Cerakote these things like one of ones, right? And then we're gonna put get them out there for you guys. So they'll be like we'll make them like, I don't know, either contest knives that you win or auction knives or something, or a combination of both. So we'll see what we decide to do. And again, that's another thing where we have time, but we have some ideas for it, right? We definitely have some ideas for it. So we are just getting started.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking something like, because I thought about doing that too. That the one that we were going to work with him on to be my display knife.
Oh, hell yeah. That would be cool. What's up, guys? Stopping by to say hey. TC Blades, thanks for coming
Hello,
in, man, and
sir.
saying hey. Appreciate you, dude. It's always good to see you, my friend. J1, I didn't see you in here before, man. I know you were. You're always in here, so I apologize for not saying hello earlier, man. My apologies, but good to see you, brother. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming in and
Hello.
hanging out.
And Volt says he's got only a quarter mile left on his run. Like it just seemed like he started it.
Because he's probably, look, if he's running a 5K, chances are he's probably in shape and all that kind of stuff. So he probably runs a lot faster than I drive.
I guarantee he runs faster than you drive
Shut up.
on the interstate. Um, has your truck seen the interstate yet?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I've been on 70 with it. I've been on 465 with it. I've been on a couple of the highways. I haven't taken a huge long trip. I mean, there's only what 1,700 miles or something on the thing, but
Yeah. Hey, check out Wheezy's comment. 11:13. Did you know Morgan was deploying?
no, I did not know that he was deploying.
Die.
That sucks. Well, I mean, maybe he wants it, so I can't say it sucks. But I love Morgan. I wish him nothing but safety and prayers for him and his family. And he's a good friend of the channel. So I did not know that. He hasn't gone yet, right? I got to reach out to him and make sure that I say goodbye to him. I did not know he was
Is he not
deploying.
planning? Is he not planning on being at Blade Show?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a minute, man.
Yeah.
I have not had he's been going live, and unfortunately, I have been running ragged and have not been able to jump in his lives recently, and I feel pretty darn guilty about that. So I'm gonna send a message to him.
Yeah. Volt asked another question too. Do you think a lighter material with like carbon fiber would throw the balance off? Absolutely. We're very well balanced right now.
Yeah, Adventure 50. Good to see you, brother. Yes, if we were to do a carbon fiber handle only, we would have to think about stainless steel liners to keep them in balance. We would have to. There wouldn't be a way around it.
Or we'd have a chopper.
Yeah, yeah. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Tristan, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. You have a great night, brother. We will catch you later on.
Adventure 50, hello, sir.
Oh, he's going to be at the Kaiser booth. Okay, well, good, because I have a lot of business I'm going to be working with at Kaiser while I'm there, because I've got some things that we need to have a meeting on. I'm supposed to be meeting with Neo over there, so for sure I will see him if he's going to be at the Kaiser booth. I did not realize that. So that's awesome. Thank you, man.
Yeah, and good night, Abby.
Yeah, good night, Abby. Thank you very, very much for coming in and hanging out. We appreciate you for sure. Yeah, the Gracchus is a very balanced knife, and without dropping it in my lap, because I've done very close to that before, we are right behind the pivot on the balance on this thing. And if you put a lighter scale material there with a heavy 4 millimeter thick blade like this is, then you're going to be front heavy, right? You're going to be a tip forward heavy blade on that. So we would need to put liners into that to weight the back further. And then on top of that is, depending on, how much weight we need to add in there to make it happen, depends on whether or not they're going to be even able to be nested liners or not because of that. So there's always a different challenge when you're talking about balance and stuff like that, especially when the design of the knife is not designed for that, and then you try to change it up.
I'm anxious to see what happens with the jimping on the scale, right? Because the balance shifted ever so slightly just when we went thinner behind the edge, and not a tremendous amount, but a little bit. And I bet it'll shift right back once we take the weight out of the top of the handle there.
Yeah. Realize that you used the wrong card for my pre-order. Can I fix that? I mean, I can cancel your order for you, and then you can reorder on a different card if that's what you want me to do for you. I could do that, but I can't do any. I don't know that there's another way to do anything with that. There's not a way to change that order. I can change the type of knife you ordered, but I can't change your payment methodology on that. So that's going to be something that we would just have to cancel on. So if you want me to do that, just send me an email or something like that. I can do that for you, man. So, yeah, it's pretty. This knife, we've truly done a lot of work as far as the engineering, the thought process behind everything on this thing. So each and every part of that is incredibly dialed in, more so than people probably realize. I can tell you, if you talk to somebody like Jared Neves, and he'll tell you how many times I've ordered 3 different versions of prototypes. Well, okay. And he draws his differently than we draw ours, and we engineer ours differently than the way he does it, and we think it through differently than he does. That doesn't necessarily mean he's doing a bad job. He's just doing it differently than we do. And so there may be more flexibility in the way he's doing his designs in that way, but we are extremely dialed into where we are one little thing, shaving a little weight off of the blade to make a deeper grind, altered the balance on the knife, right? So that just tells you how unbelievably dialed in that was.
Yeah.
So it's very cool, man. All right. It's after 11 and we're under 30. So thinning the herd out here, I will say this, folks. We need to get up early. We need to pack still tonight. We have an awful lot ahead of us. So I want to. I think we're gonna call it quits. So with that, appreciate everybody coming out. We appreciate all of the fantastic super chats tonight and all the love, the congratulations. Congratulations to Barbie for the win tonight. That's awesome. Certainly appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. We look forward to doing lots of content while we're down at Blade Show. We will share with everybody. And if you're at Blade Show, we look forward to seeing you. So, Chris?
We love walking life out with you. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night.